Hello, fair traveler. I must forewarn you before we go any further. This is no place for happy endings. They shan't be found here. If you wish for such a story, if the current tale has been completed, you shall find in the description a link to a happier tale, a story filled with coincidences and little niceties, a world where things are kind. And a perfect ending can always be found. That will be in the description after this tale has been fully run. However, should you want to see what would happen in a world without kindly intervention, or if you wish to see a story delve into the deepest, darkest pits, a story doomed for failure, if you wish to come in with such knowledge, I heartily welcome you. Join me today as we take a plunge into a darker tale. So, welcome to my humble abode. I know, on the outside it looks like completely ruined. Oh, ruins. But, with a little bit of jury rigging and just setting everything up, well, we got this. Yeah, from the outside, it looks completely inhabitable. Fuck, I am so tired. I was already tired from helping you with the other thing, but like, I'm kind of exhausted. um, no worries though. We can sleep here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, I have drinks and food for you. Many different types. Whatever you need, it's here. Whatever you can generally imagine. Oh, because you have a I have to inform you how to use the magic mark, don't I? So can you give me your dominant hand? Thank you. So this, you normally can't see anything of it. It's not fully manifested. Um, but whenever it touches that type of mana type, it does manifest a symbol. Oh yeah, if you're magic marked, everyone has a bit of a symbol on them, which symbolizes like their marking. Yeah. Um, it's what those which are not female have to go through for them to have magic. hmm I should have explained this earlier, shouldn't I? Basically, there are magical girls, which are those which are naturally all girls on this planet, due to the sun, are able to absorb a little bit of mana. hmm Due to the Great Phoenix. Wait, you don't know what that is. So, oh, oh, you do know it's the sun then. You got that far. If I may ask, how far were you able to get in your introduction? Oh, so you know about the black holes then. Okay. Anyway, but the Phoenix is just inherently magical. It doesn't have anything else added towards it. So all women born on this planet are able to absorb some level of mana. How much they're able to absorb and how often they can, use their mana depends on their affinity. Mhm. But like a muscle, it can eventually grow. Meanwhile, that isn't true for anyone who's a man. hmm And not all men gain magic. hmm It's a magic mark, basically. Yeah, well, Fenrir is a great wolf. And, it's connected to the moon. Yeah, the great transformation that's always shifting. As such, magic is more something that you turn on that then puts a strain on your body. Yeah, you're able to use the magic for longer periods of time, but your magic levels don't really increase. It's more, you find innovative ways to use it. And pound for pound, most of the time, somebody who's a man will be born with a stronger amount of power. Very, very rare exceptions. Oh, sorry, I'm still very tired. Anyway, when you have a magic mark, it takes out more stamina than it does, than normal magic does. Mhm. Uh, mm, the best way to make it clear is that a magic symbol has symbolism towards it. So, for instance, what you have on this arm, from what I was able to see, is a downcast golden sword. I'm assuming that's the sword of the hero. And the sword of the hero vanquishes evil. So, a creature that's only made to be malevolent is able to instantly be destroyed by it. That's whatever the mana type was. I'm still trying to figure out what type of mana that would have something like that, but that's the reason why you're able to destroy them so easily. The symbolism of your magic works for it. The more that you understand the symbolisms that your sword could have, the more abilities you can kind of get over on it. But there's only so much symbolism you can really get. Though if you're from a different world, it's possible. It's possible at the very least. I've never seen a. It's it's never in our history had a woman had a magical mark on them. You know, and like you have one, even if it's sealed. I have no idea what that could mean. Maybe it's a transfer or something, or it needs more mana in the area to activate. I am way too tired to work on that. I'm way too tired. But anyway, that's what your magic is. You mind sitting down over there? And you seem kind of out of it. That's why I thought maybe explanation that you are agile magical would help a little bit, which, like, maybe it did. But you have a far off gaze. I'm also leaning towards you having, to you being from a different world, because you have such a far off gaze at your age. Darling, in this world, danger is something that we all live by, either to train our abilities, or because attacks are quite common. After all, they are basically natural disasters that happen all the time. I am so tired. I'm probably on the best day to do this now, but like, you seem to need it. So, what I'm going to tell you is it's okay to be scared. And it's okay to be thrown off by everything going on right now. Yeah. If I believe that you are from a different world, I think, which means it's possible the world does actually need saving. I'm very proficient in mana. I'm very proficient in tinkering with stuff. Like again, if you're not from here, you have no idea how difficult it would be to tinker with your previous phone with a completely different power source and make it backwards compatible with mana. That's very difficult, but I could guarantee I could do it in like a little over 10 plus hours. Yeah, it would take me like a day, but like I'd be able to do it. That isn't really a base level of skill. You need to know a lot about mana, and you need to know about basically all the mana types to do that. Those black creatures without really a form, those weren't a mana type I've ever seen. They weren't darkness, they weren't nightmare, they were something else, and I have no other words to describe it than pure malevolence. Malice? Could malice be a magic type? Maybe. I guess that's possible. If you're possible, I guess. And that's never existed in the history of our planet. Meaning something shifted. Something. I don't know what, but something. And if something shifted with a whole new mana type and there's more and more monsters, I'm willing to believe that isn't a coincidence. Especially since you're here and like you're as I said, a woman shouldn't have a magic mark like you. So something's up. And I'm willing to believe that you are the hero here to save the world, as you said. You're not sure if you're up to the making of it. Well, that's where I come in. Mhm. I'm going to make a contract with you. A simple one. You seem frazzled, and if you're from a different world, being a place with no friends or allies, no matter what I say, it's not going to really click for you, is it? That isn't really how people work. So, I'm going to make a magic contract. Basically, it bounds me towards what's said in the contract. I'm going to write it towards you. Just give me a second. There. It's taking a lot out of me to get these all set up, but, here. It's a blank contract. Touch it just a bit. And you can feel that's 100% true, right? Yeah. It's basically an application of using one's soul. So anything written on here goes, period. There isn't really a way to negate it. It's one of the reasons why it's illegal for any child to have a soul contract. Even the king has to register it by it. Who is a king? Nothing. Just no, I should probably tell you. The Darkhold family always has a king. Always. And the only group that could have messed with the internals would have been the king. So, it's either that it happened randomly, like the manifestation earlier, or that's what you're up against. A big ask, which is why I'm gonna be there to help you. So, what I'm gonna write is that I, myself, the writer of this contract, pledges to go over and help the hero in saving this world. They will do any reasonable measure to go over and help the. What? You want me to rewrite that part? What? What do you want? That. Fine. Fine. I'll write it down differently. Just give me a second to make a new contract and. The writer of this contract pledges to go over and do anything that's available towards them to save the world while protecting the amazing little hero. Alright? How's that? Good. Because with that out of the way, I need to figure out how to get inside of the mansion. Oh, darling, do you think I would only be talking towards you? As I said, I've been jury some stuff, and I didn't let all of the mana go away. I've been tracing where it'd be coming in from, and it's from there. Anyway, you are going to have to go sleep, okay? Yeah, I'm going to protect you. It's in the contract. I signed my soul with it. So, know that it's true. That regardless what happens, I'm going to be there to protect you. Okay? It's literally enshrined on my soul. Okay. Bye bye. Sleep over here, okay? It's close enough. And there is a nice bed. I'm gonna be joining you shortly. I just need to do a little thing, okay? Fuck. There isn't any backward door entrances. They've locked me out. What the fuck am I supposed to do? There's not any. How? What are you. How? The contract. Oh. Fuck. I didn't consider that. But I guess the magic did. Fuck. Anything to save the world, huh? Fuck, I'm gonna have to set up a call, aren't I? And with that, the third nail has fallen. The details of the contract to do anything that is required. And the only reason that our lovely little hero requires such a thing is the shell shocked from being so scared. You know, in a world such as theirs, you kind of don't have, near death experiences so often. It's reasonable that she'd overreact. On the same day, it's reasonable that she'd push even more for anything to be done to save the world. A complete guarantee. It's completely understandable. That's what makes it so tragic. All three nails have been nailed into the coffin. All we have to do next is simply push it down to the dirt. I hope you're ready for the last part. Though, do recall, after the coffin of the story has been put down, there shall be my intervention to create a perfect ending. But for now, we must simply let the casket sink.